It is technically day 4, and someone was an idiot last time and totally forgot to do the thing they were supposed to do.
God bless you.
Has your inventory changed? It already has. Look at that. Oh, wow. I would like one of those. Okay. I gotta go take care of a problem right quick here. This is incredibly annoying. There are so many zombies in this mod. I mean, that's literally what it's designed to be. It's just zombies everywhere. But it's really obnoxious when you're trying to have a conversation with your friend and the zombies just start beating on everything. Bob, friend, let's see what you got. We have ourselves a bit of, I won't quite say an emergency, but we're getting darn close to emergency. Mini bike chassis. Truck for 90 grand. We don't have anywhere near enough to do that. Oh my gosh. Guys. I mean, it's almost like the trader. Oh, that's why. Because it's a big old honking wandering horde coming through. All right. Well, I think we already took a quest, so we don't need to worry about taking another one. I'm just going to start dragging these guys out. My goodness. I think in the absence of finding honey in places, what I want to do is just go start chopping down some tree stumps. I keep debating on whether that's the right move. I think it's probably worth a try at this point. I mean, we've previously chopped down like 1 or 2 just for the giggles and didn't really get anything out of it. But I think maybe I need to, 1, go drag all these guys away so that they leave this place alone. And 2, go try and chop down a good solid like 10 or 15 stumps and see if we get any honey out of them. My hunch is that maybe there's a very low chance that you can get honey out of them, but that there's a survival book or something for it that'll give you a better chance. Honestly, do not remember. And if you've been telling me in the comments, well, dude, dummy, just go chop down tree stumps. Just know that I was recording these in advance, and while I greatly appreciate you telling me that I could do that, genuinely so, by the way, I haven't had a chance to read them yet because I'm coming to you from the future. Or something. I don't know, whatever. I really don't want to kill all these guys, but at the same time, this is really good experience. All right, I got to go get the rest of these guys because they're just wandering around over there. I am a little bit concerned that they'll start destroying this place if I don't get their attention and drag them away. So here, let's start pulling them off. How you doing? Big touristy guy over here is going to be worth a lot of experience if we can get rid of him compared to these other guys. Maybe what I'd like to do is get rid of the tourist guy. And here, let's get rid of Steve. Tourist should be one more and we can get rid of him. Okay. Look at that. This place is going to fall apart. There's no way in heck that Trader Bob doesn't die. I mean, I wonder, can I heal him? Just a random thought. I don't know that I've ever considered that. Can I heal a trader? I don't know. Not quite sure how that works. Okay. Well, we've managed to kill pretty much the entire zombie horde here, so let's just keep on getting them. I mean, why not at this point, right? And then we'll go chop down some tree stumps. Chop down. Remove. Whatever. I don't know. Gotta go find them, though. That's the catch. I mean, we're lucky in that we are in a forest here, but I am not seeing tree stumps everywhere, so switch to our funky-looking axe and see if we can find some tree stumps, because that's what I'm going to be doing for the next while. Here we go. Nothing. Ah, look at that. This one produced a jar of honey. Okay, I know what I need to do until we have another 3 more honeys. Well, in the absence of finding honey, leather dusters, that's a good one. 20% chance of knocking the target down. Already got that one. And we already got that one. I thought I would just come by and hit these things as I'm... yes! Leg shots slow down the opponent. Oh, and that's a completion. Excellent. Hold on, let's do that. Come on. Oh my gosh, really? Hi. Okay. I have great regrets. Okay, can I find any of those arrows? I mean, we don't necessarily need them, but... Hey. Neither of you guys look like you are slowed down. That's very annoying. Well, whatever. We completed the archery book. I'm happy. I don't care. That gives some things. It's a good stuff. It's a good stuff? Yeah, it's a good stuff, he says. Whatever. I thought, well, we need more of the tree stump thingies, so I guess I'll just go start wandering through town and see if we can find any around. So I kind of scoured all the way over there, so we kind of hugged all this area and really found a couple more, but they didn't have anything. And then since we kind of ended up over here, I saw all those boxes and I just thought, wow, that's a good thing worth checking. But I had a little bit of an interesting thought as I was doing all of this. There's part of me that's like, man, I'm wasting time, I'm wasting time. And then it dawned on me, no, I'm not. There's no time to waste. We're not getting a horde. There's no horde in this mode in terms of a day 7 horde. That's not a thing. I mentioned that early on. I'm pretty sure I did. And if I didn't, well, there you go. Let me try again. There are no day 7 hordes. There are no day 14 hordes. There are no day 1, 3, 7, 9, 18, 27, 54, 163, etc. hordes. There are no timed hordes from the standpoint of every X days. Instead, the way this mod works is you have a crap ton of zombies in the wilderness, and you have wandering hordes every 8 hours. Because of that, there's really no rush other than the pressure one puts upon themselves to get things at a time that they deem appropriate. Stop and think about that for a second. If you've never played with the daily, or whatever you want to call them, the X-day hordes turned off, that's really kind of a powerful thing. In a way, that has nothing to do with the mod, because that's a standard game setting. You can change that so that you don't have hordes on the X day, or you can even turn it off so you don't know when they're going to show up if you are feeling particularly like being surprised and dying, potentially. I haven't done that yet. That's been on my to-do list, to turn off the warning and just, you get a horde when you get a horde. Set a variance so that, you know, they show up when they show up, but at the same time, the AI for hordes is so weird that I kind of just don't want to do that, because I don't know. I think I'm finding the wandering hordes to be more enjoyable. At the very least, it's a nice change, and I'm enjoying that change so far. So, because there is no day 7 or day 5 or whatever horde coming, there really is no rush to finding and doing certain things. Man, it's just so liberating. That infection is getting ready to start kicking in again. There's a lot of qualifiers and things in that statement. Let me rephrase that. That infection is getting ready to kick my butt again. Nah. Why? Because we have not found any more honey. Haven't even found any more tree stumps. Like, seriously, I'm running around looking for them. I can't find the stinking things. I mean, granted, I probably shouldn't be stopping to check every single bird's nest along the way. But, hey, we've found quite a few eggs. There it is. Told you. Told you it was getting ready to take over again. Did kill a chicken, though, so we do have a little more meat, which I got to thinking, that's going to end up being a problem. We're going to need to have some more food here before too long. Oh, there's a rabbit too. Here, let's see if we can bash the chicken. No. Nope. Cannot bash the chicken. Okay. Yeah, it is so much faster to do things this way than the standard way. It's just hilarious to me. I'm really not sure what to do at this point other than to just keep wandering around looking for tree stumps, because we're not having any luck finding any honey and general loot. I mean, I know we found some early on, so it's not to say that we can't find any. It's just we're not having good luck with it, so... Is that another trader over there? I'm not sure. That might be a trader. No. It's not a trader. I don't believe. National Forest. Oh, but hey, look at this. There is a tree stump right here, so maybe we'll get lucky. Really not prepared for the cold. So I'm trying to stay out of it. I suppose if we had different clothing, we could probably come over here. Maybe we could, you know, find some more stumps and get lucky and everything would be okay, but that has not been the case so far. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Still several to go. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how large this town is. Our clear quest and our home. Way the crap down there. Ah, man. Still have not found anything of value, but still trying. Although these chairs will be good, so we'll scoop up all of those guys. I think what we'll do is we'll just start kind of cutting our way back through town, and if we find some more things, we'll check them. And if not, I kind of think maybe I would be better off spending the time working on a bicycle or a motorcycle or something like that. Mini bike, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But just some other thing along those lines, because at this point, I forget, can you still get tires out of those? I think we got to make them with the acid, right? I just think at this point, we would be better served by being able to get around a little faster rather than having to walk around, because, one, this is taking a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of food and water to be able to do this, and it's introducing a lot of additional threat. By that, I mean running into crap you don't want to run into while you're out in the forest, like, I don't know, wolves. I mean, until we're at a point where we can really, really handle that sort of thing, I think I'd rather not, you know? I think I'd rather not. So we'll just kind of cut back through town. Let's see, we can start cutting back to the south here. And I might just roll a little further along this way just to see if we can find any more tree stumps, but I mean, really, I think we're probably going to find what we're going to find at this point. It's just we've kind of hit everything or not. Oh, there's some water over here. Do we have any empties right now? We've got 3 empties. That's not much, but while we can still grab water, actually, you know what? Here, let's drink the water. That'll give us 1 more empty. Where are you? There you are. While we can still do that, I'm going to do that and take advantage of being able to collect this sort of stuff. Here, we'll scrap you and then put you down there. Perfect. Everything is looking good. Maybe what we should do is we should kind of swing wide over here. Although, what do we have over here? Home of the Navis Game Survivors. So we got the football field over here, I think. Oh, school with a football field? I don't know, whatever, I don't remember. Oh, and lots of stuff over here. Yeah, I can't. If we're gonna go swinging through the forest right here, or near enough to it, then I have to be looking for additional tree stumps. We can't ignore them. I've been kind of wondering, too, if the viewable range on them is limited, because I kind of think maybe they pop in. And that's depending on your object range. Might be wrong. But that kind of seems like maybe that was a thing. I'm going to take just a little bit of coal right quick here. Okay, that's fine. Leave that in case we ever want to find it again and know that there's a coal node. I was going to say a code knoll. No, that ain't right at all. A code knoll. Oh, we need to repair this guy, don't we? Man, this is just brutal to me. I mean, we are finding crap-a-doodle. It's amazing. You can run around for several minutes at a time and then stumble onto 2 tree stumps right next to each other. Go figure. Nothing. Oh, that stings. But it doesn't sting as much as the infection coursing through my blood. Whatever. Keep working our way back. Made it back to the trader. There he is right there. Well, I mean, you can't necessarily see him, but you know where we are. Still looking for another honey. The infection has picked back up again. It got down to 8 and change. And you can see very clearly now that it's well past 9. And just no luck so far. You know, oh, we've already checked you. Okay. Sure, just scrap that. I don't care, whatever. If you're wondering why I decided to wait so long to check these, I mean, part of it was just trying to remember, can you find honey in a tree stump without having first found the book that, you know, makes it so you find more or something. Although that book might not even exist anymore. The other part really comes down to something I said earlier, and it's that we were finding it in loot reasonably well, so I thought, we can run with that and see what happens. I mean, if we don't find it, then obviously we change tactics and we do something else, but since it seemed like we were able to find stuff pretty easily, or, you know, frequently enough, I didn't see much reason to change that, and besides, if we're looking around for it in loot, then that kind of by definition means we're going to be finding other stuff, whereas right now, about the only thing we're getting is a little bit of food, because I keep stopping for all those guys. So we're getting some eggs. I mean, we're getting a ton of feathers, which that's great because we're going to probably go through several arrows before the series is done, but to some degree, that's not going to matter because somewhere along the way, we're going to switch what we're using in terms of arrows, and we're going to be needing plastic, not feathers, to make arrows. Come on. Ah, man. I was really, really hoping we would be able to find one before we hit 10%. Because I figure if we can find one more, then I can really just keep searching and do like nothing but look for additional honey so that we can get rid of this infection. Oh, come on. 0.2%. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's honey in here. Very well could be. There will be a bathroom after all. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to keep wandering. I'm going to look for as many tree stumps as I can find, and my goodness, this is just insufferable is what this is. I mean, technically, we're at a point right now where we're almost... well, we are at 10%. Never mind. I was about to say we're almost at 10%. Nope. We are at 10%. We could go looting for a while, but I would really like to get this down a little lower. And, I mean, really, I'd love to just get rid of it entirely. So, I'm going to go wander around a bit. I'm going to be chopping tree stumps and probably picking up feathers and eggs and things, although maybe I'll stop for a little while and that'll make it easier to find tree stumps since I won't be stopping every 3 seconds to pick up something. Either way, rejoin you on the next one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.